All right. Hi, I'm Emma,
And I'm Jake.
and we are part of Comic3, which is a graphic novel and comic art, comic book website and community online.
So this website and our idea spawned from the problem that both of us saw in the comic book industry. For so many years, ever since really the creation of comics, superhero comics and more recently Japanese manga have sort of dominated the industry. And as an artist myself, it was a little upsetting to me that if I ever wanted to maybe have my own new creative idea, I felt like I couldn't get published by someone because really, right now, like I said, in the industry, those are the only two comics that publishers are really trying to produce. And so, I at first thought, why not self-publish? A lot of comic book artists like to go down the route of self-publishing because really the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. However, self-publishing has its limits. Unfortunately, with self-publishing, you really are only restricted to, for most people, your local area, your bookstores, your hobby shops. It's really hard to make a name for yourself, and you have to pay for all of your printing, all of your publishing, and all of your advertising. And so we thought of an idea for a website that can help promote these people who otherwise cannot go to actual publishers and who want to create something that's really unique in the comic book world. And so that's why we thought of the idea of Comic3.
So we have three main portions of Comic3: the create space, the connect space, and the collect space. So in the create space, basically, right for now, because we don't have like the software or really the website ability at the moment, you would upload a PDF of either scanned in comic art or stuff that you've done.
Any digital art too.
Any
digital art's fine.
And then, so you can upload it, and then from there on, you can choose to print. So we have printing options that we have right in here. So we have, you can't see it,
yeah.
But there's like pricing and everything. And then, as well as you can upload virtually. So you'd upload online, and then people can purchase your books online, or they can also order them from you, and then you would have to package and deliver, and that's a self done process. But yeah.
And the connect space is my personal favorite space. One of our main goals, besides of course giving artists a chance to help promote their work online through a website, is we want to build a sort of comic community through this website. And the Connect space, that's what we seek to do. The Connect space is an area, a sort of forum, where you can reach out to other artists or authors or inkers or pencilers or anybody that specializes in a portion of the comic creation process, and you can collaborate with people to create stories of your own. You can share characters, ideas, even worlds. So we're sort of building this whole interconnected comic community of people who are sharing their stories and their artwork.
Right. And so there's a space in the Connect space where you connect with other users, and so it's, like he said, kind of like a forum. You can type in keywords or ask specific questions, and then there's another space that's just for your own connections, so people you've already been talking to,
right.
Suggested users, and stuff like that. And then the last space is the collect space. So it's kind of like a library of all the books or comics that you've purchased online. So all the virtual ones, they'll be stored online in that library of yours. And then, so yeah, you have your library, and then you also have a space where you can find more graphic novels or comic books, and some will be suggested to you based off of your previous purchases, and it will also have a log of all of the things that you've ordered in print. So, yeah.
And so one thing I want to mention is that the amount of promotion that our website offers to you is totally up to you. You do have to pay for your work to be promoted on our website, but if you are someone who you don't really have the desire to pay a lot to have advertising, then you can choose really to have no promotion at all if you just want to go through this website casually, or if you want to take a more professional approach, then there are higher promotion and exposure options for you.
Right, and you would pay a minor cost to have your books uploaded, and every single time that somebody purchases one of them, we would get a piece of that.
Right. We take a cut of any
Right.
any of the things that.
And
pay
so,
for it.
and because of that, you're without major advertisement for your books. If you choose to go that route, you would still be in the collection space, so people can still find you easily,
Right.
and they can still purchase your books. There's no problem with that. You just wouldn't be advertised. Yeah. So we are currently asking for $15,000 to build the site and start advertising to get
Right.
out.
Since we don't actually have a physical store, we are an online business. Online advertising will be our greatest bet. We want to target websites that, the comic community is very much interlinked with the video game community and the film industry, and so we want to try to find websites in other areas in this sort of hobby that we can advertise through.
And there really is. There's other self-publishing options online, but there's no other comic book and graphic novel based self-publishing websites, and there's no other community like the one that we're trying to build like ours online. So
our biggest competitor would be Amazon Create Space,
and they don't have a community at all.
Right, and we specialize in graphic novels and in art, and so whereas Create Space is just you go in there, you make your product, get it, and you're done.
Exactly.
There's not the interconnectivity between users like there is on Comic3. Thank you so much.